What's up guys, CEO here. I rarely do these face-to-face videos. And honestly, I'm not using my good webcam, I'm using my built-in laptop webcam for this one. Just wanted to do this quick video, just had a video concept that I want to throw out there, and I figured face video is more suitable. So, that scene, you guys might know him, he's been on the channel before. Basically said, bro, can you like not be negative for 3 seconds, why do you play this game at this point, Lamar? And there's something I want to make clear. I don't inherently hate Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, I don't even really dislike it. It's mostly that I dislike Konami's poor treatment of the game. Especially nowadays, but like it's been a pattern for a long while. Especially nowadays, it's noticeable how bad Konami is treating this game. And there's a lot of ways to look at this. Unhealthy formats for like probably 10 years now. There's been some okay formats in there, but especially the casual play of the game just has been declining and declining. It's getting less and less fun to play the game casually. In the end, it's an opinion. You might not agree with it. It's my view of the game. Of course, you're watching my channel to see my opinion on the game. I enjoy doing card reviews. I always do like seeing what they bring up. New cards, new facts. Which I'm sometimes very negative in, I do admit. But that's because the ceiling, the level that cards need to be at the moment in the game, is ridiculously high. Even for casual play. So if they deliver new support that is underwhelming, I will call that shit out. Because if something like Gusto, for example, gets support, that support needs to be really, really good. Otherwise the deck is still not going to be relevant in any way, shape or form. So I'm very strict, and the issue is that the power level is so insanely high. I mean, one summon can be an FTK basically at this point. And those FTKs aren't even viable. So that sets a awkward tone for a lot of decks, power creep wise, and any summon can be an only negate, stuff like that, you know. Yeah, they just power creeped it to hell and back, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is no longer the skillful, nice back and forth game it once was. Partially due to mismanagement with Konami. Now, mismanagement with Konami also implies insanely scams in the form of packs. You know, rarity bumps, cutting out the cool rarities, overcharging for packs. You know, DCG Konami is just screwing it over, like they're mismanaging the game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Could be a fun game if managed by a proper company. Instead, we got Konami doing things wrong. I made an in-depth video about this before, where I went deep into details about all the issues Konami, has in the TCG, and even offered some solutions to them. And Master Duel is another example of me being very harsh and critical, because we already have Adobe Pro, a nice, decent free platform that we should be very lucky with. You know, something like Cardfight Vanguard doesn't have an Adobe Pro. I don't believe any other card game has something like Adobe Pro that's fully automated and free to play and has all the cards available. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, we are really spoiled with that. But that means if you get Master Duels, which is basically Adobe Pro with a little bit nicer graphics, but you have to pay the cards, and the cards, knowing Duel Links, are going to be hell expensive, yeah, I'm not going to be positive about that. Same reasons I'm very critical towards Duel Links. Duel Links is the most greedy gacha game out there besides Pokemon, because holy shit, Pokemon is also terrible with their video games. I mean, Duel Links, oh, you want to get Book of Moon, selection box only, about like $100 per copy at least, and then it rotates out in the future and you have to buy the new staple, like, bro, it's more expensive than real life Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel seems to be facing the same pattern. So yes, I'm very critical and negative often because Konami just keeps fucking up. That's why the only footage of me playing this game on the channel at the moment is the progression series, the pack battles, and the structured battles. Because those, I mean, salt is sometimes there, especially from my side, I do admit that. But there are times where it's really fun. Something I do not really experience with modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, I've had a few alright duels recently online, I guess, with Sword Soul or Facing Sword Soul. But that's like a high point in a bad format. It also just doesn't help that this channel is basically dead. I mean, I appreciate all the support from the people that are supporting me. But the truth is there. I barely get any views. I don't get subscribers. You know, that's also one of the reasons why the only content I do is basically low effort or random videos I just feel like making, you know? Like the WWE Royal Rumble thing I recently did, or the Tony Hawk's montage, you know? I fully focus on videos that are fun to make. That's why I mostly do the progression stuff, because those are actually fun to do. I enjoy making those. I don't enjoy playing the modern game. That's why only video in recent month or so we playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Is playing Infinity, because I just had an idea. I was like, hey, I'm gonna update this. But that's the big issue. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't fun to play. We got no official support for legacy formats, really. And even those are legacy formats, they have a very small player base. The viewership is also limited. Gotta think about viewership. I'm a content creator, you know. Yeah, it just means the game is in a shit situation for me, at least. Now, you might experience the game differently, and that is fine. But I'm just explaining my point of view. No, I do not hate Yu-Gi-Oh! Not a big part of it is the anime. Some people don't like the anime, and that's fine, but I have a huge attachment to the anime. The reason I started Yu-Gi-Oh! Tubing is Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. The main reason I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Look at the other anime. Duel Monsters, pretty decent, watched a bit of it. Yeah, I guess. GX was decent. 5Ds was decent. No, Zaxel first. Zaxel is great. I still gotta finish it, but it's great. Arc 5. Potentially at the start and crashed and burned, at least I tried. Vrains, total utter garbage that they didn't even try. With Vrains, I don't feel like they even tried. And I tried to go into it open-minded. I tried to be hyped. But holy shit, writing was terrible. And then there's Sevens, which isn't even anymore Yu-Gi-Oh! It's Rush, which has Yu-Gi-Oh! In the name, but is a different card game. Which, by the way, I don't dislike. If it launches in the TCG, I might do content on it. But here's the big issue. We have no anime for the modern game. The format isn't healthy, in my opinion. I don't like the modern card game. It's heavily pay to win, and the rewards aren't there. There's no physical events. The growth in YouTube is not there. Can you blame me for not being the most positive person when it comes to the game? And yes, I'm once again in my reviews critical. Why wouldn't I be? I'm reviewing the cards. I'm reviewing Konami's job like, hey, is this a good design or not? More likely than not, the answer will be no, because Konami often doesn't create great cards. When they do, I give them credit. The new Destiny Hero support, hey Konami, good job. Sword Soul, hey, nice job. The new Synchro, level 5. Kind of roast them on being a random burn effect, that doesn't even make sense, but besides that I think I was quite positive. Just unhealthy interactions with Isolde, which is a broken link monster that shouldn't exist. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! As a thing has a lot of potential, it's just managed by a bad company. I mean, go back to either, go play some like Progression Series or play some retro formats like Goats or Edison or Plan Synchro. You'll see how much the game was better back then. And hey, it's all a matter of taste. Some people like the modern card game. Fair enough, but it's a different card game. So yeah, that's the thing. Mismanaged. Modern game isn't fun. But I don't hate Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a misunderstanding I see often. I don't hate Yu-Gi-Oh! I dislike a lot of things Konami does, but I don't inherently dislike the game. I dislike the modern game, and I don't think that will change anytime soon, because Konami doesn't want back and forth of fun duels. They want duels to be solved and basically want to. That's how they design their cards, and it really, really sucks. But that's just how it is. Huge bloody shame. That's all I can say. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little freestyle video of me basically just voicing my opinion on, well, Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Started signing out. Peace.